Hey, have you heard the latest about the Chicago Bears? They're in a prime spot to make a massive leap in 2025. I'm talking about a team ready to flip the script and shock the league. So grab your snacks, sit back, and let's dive into why the Bears' offseason setup could be the game changer they've been waiting for. Let's kick things off with Pro Football Focus's rankings. They've placed the Bears third overall in terms of offseason assets. Third! That's huge, especially for a team that's had its fair share of struggles recently. This ranking means they're among the best prepared teams in the league to make major moves this offseason. So, what makes them so well positioned? First, let's talk about money. The Bears have the sixth highest salary cap space heading into 2025. That's a lot of financial flexibility to bring in big-time free agents. Imagine being able to sign a top offensive tackle to protect Caleb Williams or a proven edge rusher to amp up the defense. It's like being at a buffet with unlimited choices, and the Bears can pick exactly what they need. And speaking of Caleb Williams, let's take a second to appreciate him. Sure, the guy had a rough season. Getting sacked 68 times isn't fun for anyone, but he's got serious talent. He's already set rookie records for the Bears, and with a little more protection and support, he could become one of the top quarterbacks in the league. That's where this offseason comes in. The Bears have a chance to build a fortress around him, giving him the time and space to work his magic. Now let's shift gears to the NFL draft. The Bears hold the 10th overall pick, plus 2 more picks in the top 50. That's a goldmine of opportunity. With 3 high-value picks, they can address multiple needs. Maybe they go for a dominant left tackle to lock down the offensive line, or perhaps they snag a dynamic edge rusher who can wreak havoc on opposing quarterbacks. The possibilities are endless, and the Bears' scouting department must be salivating at the options. So, what are the Bears' biggest needs heading into the offseason? Let's break it down. First and foremost, the offensive line. It's all about keeping Caleb Williams upright and giving him the chance to make plays. Darnell Wright has been solid at right tackle, but the left side could use an upgrade. Braxton Jones has potential, but if the Bears want to make a serious leap, they'll need a rock-solid solution at left tackle. The interior offensive line is another area that needs attention. Right now, the Bears don't have a definitive starter at guard or center. That's a problem, especially when you're trying to develop a young quarterback. A strong interior line doesn't just protect the quarterback, it also opens up running lanes and sets the tone for the entire offense. Adding a veteran presence or drafting a top prospect here could pay huge dividends. So let's not forget about the defense, specifically the edge rushers. The Bears need more firepower on the defensive line. They need guys who can consistently pressure the quarterback and disrupt opposing offenses. This offseason is the perfect time to address that. Whether it's through free agency or the draft, the Bears have the resources to bring in a difference maker on the edge. Safety is another area that could use some love. The Bears need a playmaker in the secondary, someone who can create turnovers and anchor the back end of the defense. Pairing a dynamic safety with Jaquan Brisker could take the defense to the next level, and with their offseason assets, this is a realistic goal. All right, let's talk about free agency. With all that cap space, the Bears can go big. Imagine bringing in a proven offensive tackle like Teron Armstead, or maybe they target a dominant edge rusher like Danielle Hunter. These are the types of moves that can elevate a team from middle of the pack to playoff contender, and the Bears are in a position to make it happen. The draft is another area where the Bears can hit it out of the park. With 3 top 50 picks, they have the flexibility to trade up, trade down, or stand pat and take the best player available. Imagine snagging someone like Olu Fashanu, the highly rated offensive tackle from Penn State. Or how about Jared Verse, the edge rusher from Florida State? These are players who could make an immediate impact and help the Bears compete with the best in the league. But it's not just about star power. Depth matters too. The NFL season is a grind, and injuries are part of the game. That's why building a deep roster is so important. With their cap space and draft capital, the Bears can create a team that's not just top-heavy, but also deep and resilient. Depth wins championships, and the Bears have a chance to build a roster that can handle whatever the season throws at them. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The Bears are building something special here. They've got a talented young quarterback in Caleb Williams, a savvy GM in Ryan Poles, and a passionate fan base that's hungry for success. The pieces are starting to come together, and this offseason could be the turning point. Think about it. With the right moves, the Bears could go from rebuilding to contending in a single offseason. They've got the resources, the vision, and the determination to make it happen. It's an exciting time to be a Bears fan, and the future is looking brighter than ever. So, what does all of this mean for 2025? It means the Bears are ready to make noise. They're ready to surprise people, to exceed expectations, and to show the league that they're a force to be reckoned with. The foundation is there. Now it's all about execution. To all the Bears fans out there, get hyped. This offseason is going to be a wild ride, and the 2025 season has the potential to be unforgettable. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, bear down.